Morning, it's a rainy day.
There's Chelsea.
Come on, Tom, kids. It's starting to rain very hard now.
Wow, what a rainstorm. We got inside just in time.
I wonder why it rains anyway. I think it's just to keep us kids stuck inside the house. Oh, that's not it. Come sit down here, kids, and your dad and I will explain to you all about the rain. Now, where should we start?
Start with the clouds. That's where the rain falls from, right?
That's right, but that's only part of the story. First, the clouds have to form. Do you know how that happens?
Well, they are made from water, so the water must get into the air somehow. The way water gets into the air is called evaporation. When the water gets hot, it turns into invisible gas.
That gas is called water vapor. Clouds are formed when the sun shines on oceans, rivers, and lakes. The sun heats it up enough to turn part of the water into vapor.
And the vapor goes up into the air, right?
That's right. It goes up until it starts to cool down. The cool air can't hold as much warm air, so the water vapor condenses. What does condense mean?
That means the invisible gas turns back into liquid drops. These drops are very small when they start out.
That's right. Cloud droplets can be tiny, so it would take 4 of them to be thick as a piece of your hair.
That is small, but when raindrops hit me, they sure seem a lot bigger than that.
Well, inside a cloud, all the droplets crash together all the time. They run into each other and come together, making bigger and bigger drops.
And when they get too big, they fall to earth. They fall to earth, right? Very good, Drew. Rain happens when the water drops inside the cloud are too heavy to stay up in the air.
Did you know that there are different kinds of clouds? There are 3 main kinds called cirrus, stratus, and cumulus.
Cirrus clouds are found up high in the sky. They are very wispy and thin, and you can often see right through them into the sky. Are those the clouds that seem to look like different shapes? Yes, cumulus clouds can look like all kinds of things. Sometimes it's just fun. Just watch them float by managing them things what they look like.
I once saw a cloud that looked just like a dinosaur.
The third type of cloud is called stratus. These are flat clouds that stay low in the sky. They are the clouds that darken and bring rain.
So why are rain clouds always gray?
Rain clouds are so full of thick water drops that no light from the sun can get through. That makes the clouds look dark.
That makes sense, but why does it rain so much? Well, it depends on where you live. We happen to live in an area with rainy climates. The word climate refers to a kind of weather in a place.
Every place has a different climate. In some places it rains almost every day, but in other places it hardly rains ever at all. Those places are called deserts.
How do people know how much rain a place gets?
They use a rain gauge. That's a special instrument that measures the rain. We have a small one right here. The rain falls in through the top, and the markings along the side tell how many inches it has rained.
Well, there's Alice and Margaret. Can someone tell me how? Oh, well, water freezes.
Up, honey.
Can you tell how much it has rained here by
comes up to the mark with the number 1 next to it, so that would be 1 inch of rain.
So tell us about what happens when it snows. Well, it works a lot like rain, but just a bit colder.
When the air inside a cloud is cold enough, the water droplets freeze. They turn solid and become tiny ice crystals.
How cold does it need to be for the droplets to freeze?
Well, water freezes when the thermometer when the temperature is 32 degrees or colder, so it needs to be at least that cold. When the ice crystals get big enough, they fall to earth just like raindrops.
Very good, Drew. And you both know how to tell what the temperature is, right?
Yes, we learned about thermometers at school.
Well, here's our thermometer. Can someone tell me what the temperature is? Let me take a look. The red line goes up 2 marks past the number 55, so that would be 57 degrees, right?
Very good. You do know how to read a thermometer.
But that's not nearly cold enough to snow.
No. Hey, listen. It stopped raining. Now we can go back outside again. If we go outside right now, maybe we can see something else having to do with rain. Oh, look, here it is now.
A rainbow. It's very pretty, but where did it come from?
Rainbows are a kind of natural light show. They happen when it is raining in one part of the sky and the sun is shining in another part.
So it's still raining where the rainbow is? Right. What we see is sunlight reflecting off of the falling raindrops.
So where do all the colors come from?
They come from light being broken up. You see, kids, what looks like white light from the sun really has all these other colors inside it.
When the light hits the raindrops, water splits the light into all its different colors. Are the colors of a rainbow always the same?
Yes, and they're always in the same order, too. Red is always on the top, followed by orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet.
Well, that's pretty cool. Who knew that there was so much to learn about the rain?
Nature can be very interesting if you know the right questions to ask.
It looks like it stopped raining, kids, so you can stay out and play if you want.